Hello, Aries, and welcome to your October 2023 horoscope reading. Okay, so you guys, I have been gone for quite some time. I apologize. I'm back though, up and running and able to get videos done now. So we are going to start again and see how well it goes this time around. And I apologize for kind of falling off before. But I did have a lot going on, so it was just a little hard to get things done. So now that we're back up and running, let's talk about some key dates in October that we have coming up. So the 13th is Friday the 13th in October this year. I love that. It's very Halloweeny, right? Okay, so the spiritual meaning of number 13 in like angel number type way, it's a cycle ending and a new cycle beginning, okay, like a rebirth. So, the old going out, the new coming in. It's a very deeply karmic number, so it is loaded with a lot of feminine divine energy. So you may be a little more sensitive during this time. Men may, or for women, and men may be a little more in touch with their feelings, a little more understanding, and karma coming full circle. So if you have good karma coming back to you, you are about to receive it during that time. Personal growth and helping you get put on the right track. Okay, so that is our Friday the 13th. Then on the 14th, we have our new moon and our Ring of Fire solar eclipse. The reason it's called the Ring of Fire, because this is a very unique celestial alignment. Okay, we have the sun, the moon, and the earth that will be converging to kind of create that annular solar eclipse. The reason it's called an annular solar eclipse is because the moon's not going to entirely obscure the sun, okay? So there'll be that like ring of fire behind the moon where you can kind of see the sun coming through. So that's why they call it the ring of fire. This eclipse, though, will be in Libra, which is an air sign. Libra is ruled by our seventh house of partnerships and the planet Venus, which is the planet of love. So how you interact with others, romantic and business partnerships, as well as contracts and negotiations, are kind of going to be the name of the game this month, or during that 14th solar eclipse. Okay, and the seventh house of partnerships is also known as the seventh house of balance or the house of relationships. Then we get to the 28th later in the month, we'll have our lunar eclipse. So, yes, we are full of eclipses and a lot of different planetary alignments or crazy things going on. Okay, and when we get to that lunar eclipse, it is going to urge us to embrace transformations and emerge kind of like the phoenix rising from the ashes, becoming brand new. So, this new cycle and chapter coming in. Very exciting. Okay, so right before Halloween. So let's pull some two cards. Whoops, my hands want to go crazy. Let's pull two cards for our core cards and see what kind of foundation your reading's based on. What is the main message here that Spirit wants you to kind of know about? What is the basis, I guess we could say. And I always shuffle. If you don't remember, I always shuffle before we get on camera, so we don't have to do too much of that here. Okay, happiness. I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. And freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. Okay, this is starting to feel like it has to do already with relationships. Okay, Aries, let's pull some tarot right away and dig deeper. See where we're headed with this. What does your happiness and freedom, are some of you in a relationship you're stuck in and you feel obligated to stay, so it makes you unhappy? Is it because of the kids you stick around? Male or female, it doesn't matter. I kind of feel like you need to be free in order to be happy. You may feel a little stuck. Maybe things are mundane right now in your relationship and you can't find a way to get out of that. And if this isn't for a relationship, this could be for a job. This could be a partner business or a business partnership. Okay, maybe you're not getting along with your boss. You're unhappy. Maybe it's time to move on. All right, so we are going to cut the deck. And let's see what we get here. Oops. All right. Okay. Two of Swords. and Nine of Swords, and Six of Wands. Okay, this makes a lot of sense, and I do feel like it is a relationship, whether business or personal. And I apologize if there's any background noise. The gentleman I take care of is on the phone, and he has a hard time hearing, so sometimes he's really loud when he talks. So just ignore that if you're able, if you do hear it. So Two of Swords, when we get this into a reading, this is all about like a blocked heart. You're holding back feelings, okay? Now, whether this is, on purpose or by accident, one way or another, it's like a warning that you blocked your heart off and your emotions, and you're holding your feelings in, or you're holding back, okay? You're literally refusing to see what's going on kind of right in front of you. Okay, your heart says one thing, well, logic says another. So this is a card represented by water, which, represents your emotions and the repression of them. So just as a woman kind of has turned her back on her feelings, you need to be aware that you are blocked in your heart chakra maybe, and have closed yourself off. So you may think you have balance, but there's really no resolution. So take a kind of good look at both sides of a situation here. Consider your options. Boundaries are definitely a positive thing. So maybe you need to set those. But do not shut yourself off completely from others, okay? Because like water and the sword in the card, you need to kind of stay calm and reflect, okay? Like water while you work through this, and be balanced like the sword, so that you can, work for equilibrium and understanding and balance. Okay, so the heart and mind are not in agreement, maybe putting up unhealthy boundaries. So to fix that, holding on to true feelings but not getting anywhere, you know, working for balance, especially with the mind and heart, and considering your options, okay? Then when you get the Nine of Swords, well, this is the known as the drama queen card. You're in your own personal prison, okay? Or it could be that you are being psychically attacked or emotionally attacked by someone. They're just sucking the life out of you, right? When it comes into your reading, it kind of symbolizes a person who's always having a crisis or causing drama, okay? Or, it could be an emotional or psychic vampire. They're, like I said, sucking the life out of you. So it doesn't necessarily have to be that this is you. It depends on your situation. This reading is for all Aries, so it could really vary in many different areas of your life. But, the nine of the suit, it symbolizes that you're near the end of the problem. So you may have reached your peak and should see that things will begin to settle down, okay? As long as you really don't give into the dramatics too much. So maybe you have somebody in your life that is causing you this, and that's why you're guarded, okay? Maybe you're just really like, wow, I can't tolerate this anymore. I don't want to put my heart out there because you're so dramatic and it's costing me my happiness, my freedom, okay? Maybe they're really jealous or really just like, oh, all the time just bugging you, clingy, okay? Or you feel like you have no life anymore of your own. So, and this could be work related as well. Six of Wands, though, is a good card because this signifies victory. This is about achievement or recognition for a job well done, compliments and success, okay? Accomplishment after hard work. So, know that it's not going to stay like that, because you're definitely going to have some victorious outcomes in the end. So somehow, maybe you will end up leaving this situation and moving on to something new. Let's pull some Moon Oracle and see what else we've got coming through for you guys. And we all know that Aries is the natural born leader of the zodiac, along with a couple other signs. I would say Leo, Capricorn. They're very leader type people, and when your happiness and or especially your freedom feels like it's being taken away, that's something that I feel most Aries are not comfortable with, let alone most people, but there's other people out there that don't mind so much, right? It all depends on what type of person you are. Or maybe it's work. They're just like overrunning you and you're just like, my heart's not in this anymore. I feel drained all the time. It's time to find something new. Okay. Emotions are running high. Well, yeah, because you're just everything's being sucked out of you right now. Conclusions are within reach. Well, that's really great because that shows your victory, right? It's coming to an end. Whatever is not going right now will be getting fixed. So sit tight because it's about to change for you guys. And then let's pull some vision of the soul cards, because I want to see what is it maybe that you need to learn, know, or work on at this time. What do your spirit guides kind of want you to know about? Okay, you know that you possibly have a blocked heart chakra, right? Or maybe you're just closing yourself off because this person is just like too overwhelming for you. So let's see what else we've got coming in. All right, regeneration, number 34 and 36, cosmic tones of light. Okay, so regeneration makes quite a great amount of sense, really, when you look at your reading as a whole, because it's about recovery and renewal, and that Six of Wands energy goes beautiful with that, because this talks about, returning that energy to you and awakening that perfection that is within you, right? You're the blueprint of creation, or the original blueprint of creation kind of exists in that spark from which all life emerges. Source, God, your creator, right, is the origin of life. He retains that spark, and it's like the blueprint, and it's kind of expressed through new life and new growth through you. So you're able to access this spark in order to recover your original essence, your original life path, what you're really here to do. You're going to get back on that right path, and maybe that'll happen for you during that Friday the 13th, when it helps align you to your correct path, okay? So with that being said, yeah, it's definitely time for a new road, a new path, a new way of thinking. Okay. Then cosmic tones of light, number 36 here. This is really about hearing your creator, okay, and giving voice to your own soul. So your soul has this unique tone, right? Just kind of like that little voice in the back of your mind. So just as it has its own unique energetic signature, so you're being asked kind of now to enter this this thought process, if you will, or this little, I guess we could call it a portal, in order to retrieve that tone, okay? There are no words. It's merely harmonics, okay? Human words create limitations, but tones and frequencies are kind of limitless, right? So your own soul's tone, which you may not be in touch with, can kind of sound strange at first when you kind of get in touch with that. And you'll feel soon comfortable giving it a voice, but it may take some time. So the languages of a light are kind of also carried within their own frequencies and sound and vibrations, and but it does provide healing. So what I'm saying is maybe you need to meditate in order to kind of get that get in touch with your higher self, in order to really see this frequency that you vibrate at. Are you vibrating at a really low frequency? Because if so, then that would make sense why you might be a little unhappy. You have this energy being sucked out of you. You're blocking your heart. But when you are at a higher frequency, or you're running higher, you're very happy-go-lucky. Things are great. You feel content and in the right place. So really maybe just try to figure out how you really, really feel by doing some meditation. So let's leave you with 2 messages from Archangel Michael and your spiritual team, and see what it is about this situation they really want you to know. Okay? So, Aries, if you're having a hard time in a situation, whether it's work or home, a relationship, and if you're not in a relationship and you're not working, this could be entirely about yourself. Maybe you're a prisoner of your own feelings. You have things you haven't dealt with yet. Okay, so maybe you really just need to touch base on what is it I want in my life in order to feel that freedom, in order to feel happiness. Maybe there's something there you need to work on. And once you do, you're going to have that victory. You're going to have that new path coming in beautifully. Okay, so it's just involving a little bit of work. Soul searching. Okay. So, sense of humor. Okay, thank you for helping me see the humor in this situation so I can lovingly laugh at human nature. I am willing to view my experience in a new light in order to attract love and healing energy. And this situation is already resolved. I give any worries, cares, and concerns to you in exchange for true peace in all ways. Thank you for resolving this situation in a divinely perfect way. So there you have it, Aries. God's already got your plans all put in place. I know a lot of us can be worrywarts, but just remember, everything happens for a reason. It will all get figured out. Just don't be a prisoner of yourself, okay? Do not put yourself in that made prison and block in your heart, whether you're in a relationship or not, whether this is work related or not. You always need to love yourself first, okay? So don't block yourself off from your own heart. Please, take care of yourself, okay? Self-care is very important. If you need to seek help for mental health, please see your doctor. And do not hesitate ever to reach out to people that you think really don't care, because deep inside they do. Okay, so there you have it, Aries. I thank you so much for stopping by. I hope that you have a very victorious October in the end. And as always, happy connecting. Bye.